The week has kicked off with fireworks at Anfield. After confirming the signing of Frimpong, Slot and the club's board want more, and they are aiming high. They've got their eyes on a young star shining in the French league. And mark my words, this lad has the potential to become world-class, on the level of Luis Suarez. And there's more. Liverpool are looking to revamp their full-back positions, and the latest target is a left-back from Bournemouth who's been standing out this season. The downside? The possible departure of Harvey Elliott. That's right, mate, I wouldn't sell him. And you? What do you think about Elliott leaving the Reds? Meanwhile, Mo Salah is on the brink of breaking records held by none other than Thierry Henry, Kevin De Bruyne and Alan Shearer. I'll tell you everything right now, but first, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and help us hit our goal of 1,000 subscribers. Turn on the notification bell, and let's get straight to it. Liverpool fans, brace yourselves. There's heavy movement behind the scenes at Anfield, and the name on everyone's lips right now is Harvey Elliott. Yes, the same young lad many of us once saw as the future of our midfield might just be packing his bags, and the destination. None other than humble Wolverhampton. But hold on, before you start handing out tissues, let me tell you this story the way it deserves to be told. Straight from the heart of a diehard supporter who lives and breathes every kick of the ball, and who, let's be honest, loves seeing our rivals green with envy at our glorious red shirt. Here's what's happening. Liverpool's board are moving pieces to carry out a strategic squad overhaul. And you know how it is. If you want to fight for silverware, you've got to make space for big names to come in. And to do that, some players might have to make way. And guess who's just landed in the shop window? Young Elliott. Despite all his promise, he hasn't nailed down a permanent spot in the starting 11. It's the same old story. Potential is great, but at Liverpool, it's all about delivering on the pitch. According to Give Me Sport, Wolverhampton, that team that loves to nip at the heels of the Giants but usually ends up mid-table, have already made inquiries about our midfielder. They are keen on bringing Elliott in and hope the deal progresses in the coming weeks. But don't think the Reds are letting him go for peanuts. We're talking a price tag of around £50 million. That's right, 50 million quid if they want to take him away from Anfield. And before any rival fans start mocking us, let me make one thing crystal clear. Liverpool don't sell out of desperation. We sell for profit. This is champion-level squad management, mate. We're not like a certain Manchester club that buys poorly, sells worse, and ends the season as a meme factory. Now, here comes the plot twist that'll keep every Kop'S glued to the screen till the very end. Harvey Elliott is no longer untouchable. Yes, mate, the one once hailed as the new Gerrard might actually be on his way out. And more than that, Liverpool won't stand in his way. If Wolves put the money on the table, he's theirs. So then, Reds, is this really the end of the road for young Harvey at Anfield? Or is it just the beginning of something massive happening behind the scenes? A new star on the horizon? A blockbuster signing ready to shake the Kop? Stay tuned, because this transfer saga is just heating up. The behind-the-scenes at Anfield are absolutely on fire. After announcing Jeremy Frimpong to strengthen the right-back position and completely shutting down any doubts about who's boss in the transfer market, Liverpool are now going all out for Milos Kerkez, the new obsession of the Reds board. That's right, mate. Our giant has woken up hungry. And with Trent Alexander-Arnold's exit already sealed with Real Madrid, the defence overhaul has become a full-on mission. And now on the radar is the 21-year-old Hungarian lad tearing it up at Bournemouth. Kerkez, a name for the future, intensity for the present. But hold on, take a breath, and I'll tell you everything straight. Richard Hughes, Liverpool's new head of recruitment, doesn't want to waste a second. Barely closed the deal with Frimpong, and has already gone all out to secure a left-back reinforcement. The price? £45 million. For our Liverpool? Pocket change when it comes to a serious plan for European domination, right? And while rivals like Manchester City, Chelsea, and even Real Madrid try to poke their noses in, it's the most feared team in England leading the race, Liverpool, of course. This isn't an auction, it's all about planning. Here the shirt carries weight, the project convinces, and the fans push the team forward. And get this, the board want everything wrapped up before pre-season starts. Yeah, that's proper Liverpool. No last-minute scrambles, no market panic, just surgical precision to build a squad that'll scare anyone who crosses our path. And to make things even more interesting, even though Kerkez is the priority, the Reds still have their eyes on Rayan Nori, that winger from Wolverhampton who leaves defenders dizzy with his tricks. The Algerian recently changed agents and might be on the move too. And guess who's watching? Liverpool, naturally. Because here we don't wait for leftovers, we build champions. But now brace yourself, fan. because the real reason behind all this rush is that Tsimikas' days are numbered. If Cherki signs, it's goodbye to the Greek. It's the old Anfield rule. Those who make the difference stay. Those who can't keep up feel the weight of the shirt. So get your heart ready, because Liverpool is building an army to fight for everything. Klopp may be gone, but the fighting spirit is alive and kicking. And if the rivals think our era is over, they're about to find out what it means to be crushed by a renewed, hungry Liverpool with a thirst for revenge. After securing the Dutch speedster Jeremy Frimpong and showing that Liverpool means business in the transfer market, here comes another potential red bomb that could set Anfield alight. Rayan Cherki is getting closer and closer to donning the Reds shirt. Yes, you read that right. The prodigious youngster from Lyon, the midfielder who breathes creativity and slices through defences like a video game on easy mode, has already said farewell to France and is packing his bags for the Premier League. And where does he want to play? Only for the greatest in England. The lad is hungry for trophies and knows that only at Anfield will he get the chance to lift trophy after trophy. And this choice makes perfect sense. Cherki knows exactly where he's stepping. He wants to make history wearing the heaviest shirt in England, alongside a team that, even when many doubt it, rises from the ashes and silences everyone. Behind the scenes, it's confirmed, talks with Liverpool have been underway for months, and now they are heating up. Lyon, realising they can no longer hold on to the boy, who has made it clear he wants to be a Red, won't be putting any obstacles in the way. On the contrary, they want to make a quick profit. The price? Around €45 million. For Liverpool, who are willing to invest heavily to build a squad of respect, that's pocket change for a team aiming for the Champions League and Premier League titles once again. And let's be honest, while Chelsea is all over the place trying to buy 10 prospects a week and City is relying on petrodollars just to breathe, Liverpool is building a team with strategy, soul, and identity. Now, hold on tight because the most exciting part of this whole story isn't just Cherki's arrival, but the plan behind it all. With the squad overhaul underway, the idea is to create a midfield that blends intensity, youth, and magic, and Cherki is the cherry on top. If this comes to fruition, Reds fans, prepare to see a midfield full of explosive skill, dribbling, vision, and a dash of daring that's been sorely missed since Coutinho. So, go ahead and send a message to the rivals. Liverpool isn't just back, it's reinventing itself to dominate. And when this new squad steps onto the pitch, plenty of opposing fans will be switching channels just to avoid the thrashing. Stay alert, because any moment now, the announcement that will make Anfield explode with joy is coming. Legendary Mo. Salah wants more than just the title, aiming for records held by Shearer, Henry, and De Bruyne. Source, Give Me Sport. Reds fans, take a deep breath because our Pharaoh of Anfield isn't thinking about resting, even after lifting another Premier League trophy. With the title already secured and Anfield celebrating, Mohamed Salah is ready to write yet another historic chapter wearing the Liverpool shirt, and this time, he's gunning to challenge legends like Alan Shearer, Andy Cole, Thierry Henry, and even Kevin De Bruyne. That's right, Salah wants to smash records before saying goodbye to the season. With 28 goals and 18 assists, Salah is just 2 decisive contributions away from matching the Premier League single-season record for direct goal involvements, a feat only 2 giants have achieved, Shearer and Cole with 47 contributions each. And there's more. With 2 more assists, he'll match the 20 assists recorded by Henry, 2002-2003, and De Bruyne, 2019-20. In other words, the man wants to make history twice over in the final 2 games. And it doesn't matter that the Premier League is already ours, Salah wants more. That's Liverpool. The champion's spirit right until the very last minute. But, of course, it's not all smooth sailing. The number 11 has been a bit quiet in recent matches, only 1 goal and 1 assist in the last 8 games. Will he explode just now? Will he save it all for the grand finale against Palace at Anfield? The first test comes this Monday against Brighton, at 4 p.m. Brasilia time. Then, it's time for the final act at the sacred temple of Anfield, with the fans singing You'll Never Walk Alone at full throttle. Who knows, maybe with another record under his belt and a statue in the making. While many European giants are still feeling their way through the market, Liverpool has already taken the lead. And with Arne Slot at the helm of this new era, the Reds are proving that the club is now the best in Europe when it comes to market savvy. No risky bets or signings based on big names here. At Anfield, every move is calculated, every signing has a clear purpose. And the targets? All strategic, young, explosive, and above all, ready to keep Liverpool's electric style alive. The first big move is already underway. Jeremy Frimpong, one of Bayer Leverkusen's most decisive players, is close to joining. The right-back has become a global standout under Xabi Alonso's guidance and carries in his DNA the same attacking and creative profile that made Trent Alexander-Arnold a legend, who, it seems, is already on a one-way path to Real Madrid. In other words, Frimpong isn't just a replacement. He's the continuation of a style. It's as if Liverpool is saying, Trent's leaving, but the terror down the flanks continues. But Arne Slot and the Reds board have their sights set further. Florian Wirtz, the German midfield prodigy, is also on their radar. He's not just Leverkusen's playmaker, he's the kind of rare midfielder who thinks fast, executes even faster, and sets the tempo with intelligence and daring. The dream is tough, Bayern are strong contenders, but Liverpool has its trump cards, a serious sporting project, a guaranteed Champions League spot, and a manager who values dynamic football. If Wirtz wants to grow, Anfield might just be the perfect stage. There's also reinforcement being considered for the other side of the defence. Milos Kerkez from Bournemouth, a promising young talent full of energy. Looking to the future, the Hungarian could be groomed to take over Robertson's spot in the coming years, adding depth to the squad. With so many smart moves, Liverpool is giving a masterclass in rebuilding without sacrificing ambition. But the questions remain. Will Frimpong truly fill the shoes and impact that Alexander-Arnold leaves on the pitch? Is it worth investing heavily in Wirtz despite fierce competition from Bayern? Is Slot starting a new dynasty at Liverpool? Or is there still a need for a killer number 9 to complete the cycle? What do you think, Red Nation?